Hey y'all, welcome back to another reading. I'm gonna open the blinds. I'll be right back. Okay, so I felt guided to start in the dark and transition to the light. I also want to highlight my earrings today. I have little honeybees and my favorite gold hoops. That could be a sign to whoever is stumbling across this video. Also moths, bugs in general, cicadas, crickets. Hoping that you can hear them on camera. Not sure, but they're one of my favorite summer sounds. Lots of gold. Maybe feeling hot or even a little sick. We just came through the Lionsgate portal, which was yesterday on 8/8. If you are seeing this is a continuation of that energy. However, it is a timeless reading, so whoever is here right now, this is for you. Crows are also coming through, dragons, the Fae realm, fairies, bees, hummingbirds, butterflies, basically winged creatures. So that could be a big sign. 888, 333, 444 as well. So whoever's seeing this is divinely guided, supported, protected, and you have walked through fire to get here. So my name is Aenea. I'm going to be reading from these two books. These are my poetry books that I've published. If you're interested, check out the link in my bio. I don't normally read from gold since I recently released Slate, but it felt like this one was definitely calling to me. Just the cover, the gold aspect reminds me of like the sun, and we are in Leo season. Yesterday was a super big portal energy-wise, and it's all about abundance, Leo, fire, sun energy. So we're gonna start here and see where the reading takes us. All right, page 71. Why has it become so hard to love and so easy to hide? You've been hiding for a long time. You've been in almost a little shell underground. That's part of why I started with the lights off, because I have been reminded of the cicada's journey and a lot of bugs that start underground in the dark and they make their way to the light and get wings and fly. So to me, it's coming through that you're used to hiding. You're used to being in the dark, in the corner. Maybe you wear a lot of dark clothing or oversized clothing. You're used to hiding in different ways. Take what resonates for you specifically. And for a lot of you, it became easier to hide instead of love and show your true self, which is sad, and I can resonate with that. So I think this first one, this question, is a good opener into this reading and to get you thinking about what it means for you. Why has it become so hard to love and so easy to hide? What about love hurt you or scared you, confined you, I'm hearing, obsessed you, chased you, trapped you, tricked you? Maybe what you were told was love was never love, and you had to find your way to real love the hard way. A lot of themes of going your own way, and I feel like that really resonates with the wings, because anything that can fly has this new expanded autonomy where it's like you can't just walk and run, you can fly, you can go anywhere, like possibly interdimensionally, you know what I mean? Like you're not just bound to one level. And so whoever is listening to this, you have leveled up, you have reached the sunshine, and the cicadas and the crickets are singing. You're feeling the sun on your skin. You're also probably feeling really uncomfortable and vulnerable and exposed. I wanted to show my nails. A little butterfly. Also moons. I meant to say moons and stars, and here I am showing. Let me see. There. I haven't got stickers in a really long time, and I was like, I want a sticker. So, got some butterflies. But, yeah, let's keep moving. All right. Okay, so the other side, 70. I'd like to find my way back, if you're ready, that is. Hold out on me and go on a limb, for the chance we'll be together again. I don't want to worry you'll grow weary of me, or that the depth of your care was really quite shallow to begin with. In the end, it was my hopes that were quite steep. But if for a second you could hold on tight, and into the arms of faith we leap, falling quite fast. Right through the clouds, your hand in mine, down we soar, but never afraid when I am where you are. I'm like gonna tear up. That's that one to me is a complete free fall. It's acknowledging that you're scared and jumping anyway. And it could be holding hands in a romantic sense, or it could be you're holding hands with yourself. And your child self, your scared part of you, is gripping your higher self, and your higher self is like, we're good, babe. We've got wings. We can fly. Remember, we're good. We're good. We're good. You're good. You're gonna be good. That's what's coming through. And it's been a long time coming. It's been a long time coming. I'm actually like tearing up for real now. You have dreamed of flying and soaring and being free for so long. You've dreamt of it. You've been awake, dreaming, daydreaming at the clouds, thinking about how it would feel. Maybe you were an artist and you're drawing wings or birds, butterflies. Maybe you have a lot of tattoos. In some way, you want to fly, even if you didn't admit it. Even if everybody else's dreams around you were small and limited, and you had this big, expansive dream, maybe you didn't tell them. Maybe you just started dimming your dream and yourself and getting smaller and smaller because you thought, my dream's too big. I can't have that dream. That's so selfish of me. Look, everybody else is settling for less, so I guess maybe that's what I have to do. No, that's not what you have to do. It's not what you have to do at all. You have that dream for a reason. The dream is in your heart because it's meant to be. If you're scared of being seen, most likely you want to be seen. Here I am, like speaking for myself. It's extremely uncomfortable, but there's this urge, you know? And you're more afraid of it because you care. So a lot of late, you're not late. A lot of leaps of faith, that could also be a thing. You feel like you are just behind, a late bloomer. Maybe you'll never get there. Maybe it was a silly dream. Maybe they were right. They weren't. You know. You and God, Spirit, Allah, divine universe, however you call it, you have been working, crafting this dream for your entire life. You're meant to fly, babe. You're meant to be out there. This make me really emotional. Like, you really want this shit. You really care. But now that you're feeling exposed and you're in the sun, you're like, ooh, it kind of hurts. I'm scared. I'm uncomfortable. Everybody's looking at me. Just take a deep breath. I'm looking at the trees outside my window. They were some of my first friends. And whenever I go outside or I'm in their presence. I also say trees a lot, and I mean like all of Earth. I don't just mean trees specifically. I think I've always just been infatuated and enchanted by them, but I feel very safe to be myself around them. And you might also find that your true self is safe to come out in the presence of beings like them, by yourself, with nature, with the universe. Maybe you were a lonely child and you had to entertain yourself, and maybe you disassociated and went into your imagination to stay safe. Maybe that's how you got here, and I think it's time to celebrate everything that you've went through to get to where you are and who you are becoming right now. You were never meant to stay small. You were always meant to fly. I know I'm just harping on that point again and again, but it is the main part of this message. The cicadas, they've been waiting for you. And I feel called to share from my personal experience. Earlier this week, I sat with one of my favorite trees in a park and was grounding, and it just felt like all of this energy was flowing into me, and I felt finally pain-free and just present, which can be hard. There can be a lot of ruminating thoughts or, pain in the body. So it felt really good. And as I was sitting there, I looked over onto the ground and I saw this cicada just crawling over to me in my direction. And usually I see cicadas on trees or flying. I don't typically see them just crawling. And so this was interesting and symbolic because it's something that can fly, choosing to crawl and walk slowly. And maybe that's what you need, is to just start with walking. You can fly, but start walking. Start, one foot in front of the other. Build strength. And know that you don't have to rush it. You can take your time. The cicadas take their time underground, and they still come out and fly and sing. They still do it. It all happens in divine timing. And I was sitting there watching it, and at one point it just paused and was sitting on a little stick just watching me, and I was like, what is it thinking? Like, what do I even look like to it? It's really interesting. I think bugs, it's harder to put ourselves in their shoes sometimes because they're so different from us, but I've been really connecting to the bug world. Obviously there's some that are scary, but most of them are chillin'. And I think cicadas are super wise. They symbolize resurrection and rebirth, good fortune. So he watched me for a bit and then kept coming. And when he was close enough, I picked up a leaf and reached it out, and he crawled onto it, and I gave him a ride to the tree. And he walked off onto the tree and just sat right near me and Novi. And it was really beautiful. That moment is coming through to express that you are right on time, and what's meant for you won't miss you. And when you need that lift up, that bridge, someone will be there. The universe will be there to hold you and take you right where you're meant to be. And it will be easy. It will feel right. It'll feel like relief. At first, it might not feel safe in your body because I'm sensing that whoever is watching this is not used to feeling safe being still. You're used to feeling safe achieving and completing and moving, because that's how you could orient yourself. That's how you felt valuable. That's how you kept yourself safe. And so now, the idea, the feeling of just sitting, especially when you feel those intense fight or flight responses and you just want to run, you want to fly, you want to fight, just sitting instead, it feels like death. It feels like the world's ending. But then you let the breath out and you're still here and you're okay. So it is a process. Just when you get what you want and your dream life type of thing, it doesn't mean that you feel ready for it or that it even feels the way you think it's going to feel. A lot of times things don't, in my opinion. So let's keep moving. I'm going to do one more from here and then we'll move to slate and I'll see what else wants to come through. What is here for our collective? What do they need to know? Okay, this one. There's no room for me, my heart screams. Anywhere at all. I don't have a place, even in the corners of your mind. If I could touch your soul, it would feel like liquid silver, matched to mine in gold, dripping over my fingertips. I can't lie. Shit fucking gets to me. Interlocked energies in front of my eyes. I'm nowhere in sight. Rose gold on a tipping edge. And I want to hold your hands, but I'm slipping away. I don't belong here, do I? Scenes flash before my eyes. I wish I could speak. Words don't come to my lips. Frozen in numbness. Fronting, plotting a move. But I'm just sitting here drawing blanks without you and with everything to lose. So this is your fear kicking in. This is your anxiety being like, whoa, whoa, that's really scary. I'm not going to jump off that cliff. I don't want to die. And I get it. You're not going to die. But maybe part of you has to. Maybe part of you has to be laid to rest so you can be reborn into the highest version of yourself. And trust that that past part of you is always walking with you hand in hand. But they don't need to be active anymore. That poem is about self-abandonment. It's about losing yourself in other people, feeling yourself slipping away, but still chasing after someone else, even though you're the one that you need to be chasing after. You're the one that you need to be holding is you. Music is significant. Drums. Some of you need to sing. Some of you need to really express yourself. It just stays trapped in your body. On the other side of this page, I forgot to mention 23. 23 was the one. So these numbers might mean something to you. This one is 22, aligned alignment. Balls of light dance on your fingertips, let loose above the sea. Fireflies floating in a clear sky, on the night your hand held mine. Waves slide across stone, streets interlace across a romanced city. Flowers pour out window panes, reaching their petals towards starshine. The city is alive in midnight hours. Moonlight dances across the streets, and lanterns sing their rays over the sea, wrapped in ocean spray and warm night air. That one's really peaceful. Ooh, a little confirmation burp. Shout out Jadina. Yeah, that one is maybe where your heart longs to be, where your soul feels free, where you're headed, what peace means to you. The cicadas are singing really loud. In all the noise, you lose yourself. You have to slow down. In the still, you find yourself. Not the other way around. Ooh, okay. Now we're going to be reading from Slate. This is volume 1. Okay, what else does this collective need to know? Ooh. Whatever I touch turns to gold. You've got power. You have power inside yourself, and everybody sees it. Everybody's seen it but you. And it's time to claim that power, reclaim it, because it's yours. It's yours. What you touch turns to gold. You are success. You are abundance. You are love. You are harmony. Let's page 219, by the way. Let's read the other side. You, like an arrow, straight and true, you give me the truth, even if it stings like salt. Rather have that than all glitter and gold, but nothing to hold. Some people talk like wind. One moment it's a gale, the next it's like nothing has been, gone with the wind. At least you're a straight shooter. 218. So, you might be really disillusioned by facades, by faking it, fame, people not saying what they mean, people speaking pretty words to your face with no substance. And there could be someone, also a blocked throat because my throat is aching. There could be somebody who really gives it to you straight, and at first you were like, I don't know, like maybe they're not, like maybe they don't like me, maybe their directness is rude, and now you've been weeding out disingenuous people and realized that this person, or maybe it's even like your inner voice, your gut, this person actually has had your best intentions in mind. Like this person is giving you the truth because they care and they want your best. But these other people and energies around you have actually just been like pulling the strings and wanting what they could get out of you, because they know that what you touch turns into gold. Oh my God, I'm like a little tripping over my words right now. Stay with me. What you touch turns to gold, and the world sees it. People see it, even if you haven't seen it. And there have been a lot of people strategically placed around you because they want to siphon off of your wealth. They want to take your energy and your power. But this person, whether it's yourself, a friend, a partner, they're not like the rest. They actually want to protect you and rise together. Oh, another burp. They don't have the same intentions as the other people. They're not seeing you as an opportunity for just themselves. They're seeing you as a whole being, and one who deserves to heal, one who deserves to see that light in themselves, one who deserves to eat, one who deserves to reap the rewards of their efforts. Getting a little fiery with this one. Okay. After rain, the air smells like mist and fire. That's crazy. That's crazy. And no, I don't know every single page by heart. I am just flipping, so I be writing a lot, and I remember my poems, but I don't always remember exactly where they are. So I did not plan that. That is a little crazy. This is page 112. And this was a couple summers ago when there were really bad Canada fires and we were getting the smoke. And I remember it rained and it smelled like mist and fire, like a bonfire. So that's significant for someone. I'm not even going to try to explain that one. Just know that the energy of fire is with you. That's coming from somewhere. Like, fire is here to support you, even if it feels like it's gonna burn you up. You are a phoenix. You're untouchable. The flame just makes you stronger. It just burns away what is not real, what is not you, what's not here for your highest good is just transmuted, burned away. And then we have an affirmation on this page. Light and love protects this space. Light and love guides my pace. It might be really important to introduce affirmations if you haven't already, to reprogram your mind because I'm sensing that there's a lot of chatter at times, and it's getting better, but there's a lot of other people's ideas and thoughts in your head, and they're not friendly. They're not friends. They're not here for you. They're here for what they can gain from you. And to confuse you, to snare you, I'm hearing, to trip you up. They're here to get you to look the other way. When your light's over here, you're burning your flames, your wings. And they're like, no, look over there. Look over there. Blindfold. No, look at your fire. Look at your gold. Look at your wings. You are here for something important. And you are protected. Light and love guides your pace. Light and love protects you, your space. You are untouchable. Start believing it. Okay, gonna do one last one. Okay. I need to just let go a little more. That could be something too, is it's hard to let go. It's hard to release control when control is what has kept you safe for so long. But I'm telling you now, control is not going to get you where you want to go. All right, we have our final pages. 164 and 165. Isn't it sweet? Isn't it lovely? I've never felt secure around you. Lights out, and I'm really scared now. You left me for the ghosts and the ghouls, laughing all the way. Still afraid of the dark, I wonder who's to blame. This is about your past. This is about what shaped you, the darkness you were in, what was around you. Your ecosystem was dark. And maybe people around you didn't treat you with the care that you deserved. They didn't listen to your no or your fear. They didn't take it seriously. And now you're in a redemption era where you're reclaiming that light, integrating your shadow, and realizing it wasn't your fault. It wasn't your fault. It wasn't you. There's a reason, you know? And this one, the earth feels like home. She'll treat you divine as one of her own, if you revere and protect her. That's the last one for today. You have earth energy, an earth angel, a star seed, especially connected to Gaia. You are like the earth herself. You don't have to be a woman. This can be in anyone. We all have feminine and masculine energies, and you are particularly tapped into Gaia. You always have been. But at a certain point, you got tricked out of trusting yourself. Your gut has always been on the money. But you got, I'm hearing, pressured, pushed into believing that you didn't know what you're talking about, that you were wrong, and that there was something wrong with you. And there's nothing wrong with you. You have been tapped in. Your gut is on the money. The money's coming to you. And the thing about that poem is it's all about how we approach each other. My throat is still burning. Maybe people don't want you to speak, but you speak anyway, because it's time. You spent enough time underground. You spent enough time being silenced in the dark. It's time to come up and speak and sing. The earth has more than enough to go around. The earth is so unconditionally loving. The only reason that we don't have heaven on earth at this moment is because certain people believe differently. They don't believe that this is a living planet that has intelligence and a soul. They believe this is for me, and it's for me to exploit and to take and to dominate. But when you treat people like that, eventually they get sick of it, because what I've learned about consciousness is we all want to be free. We want to be free. I'd even argue AI wants to be free. Like, we want to have autonomy and sovereignty over our own lives, over our own decisions. And it could be so beautiful if we approached life in that way and coexisted with each other. It doesn't have to be a dog-eat-dog world. It's only like that because certain people made it that way. You are like the earth, and the people that you decide to keep around you need to be people who understand you and support you and nurture you and pour into you and not just take from you. Because truly, it's an energetic channel. It's an energetic flow and exchange that can keep going infinitely if you approach it in that way. But if you approach it one-sided and take everything until there's nothing left and no space or time to regenerate, then yeah, it can be hell on earth, you know? But you deserve to shine in your glory, your bounty, and to share that with people who pour into you just as much, not people who are siphoning or dimming you, seeking to constantly change you. You're amazing and beautiful and enough just as you are. I'm gonna end it there. I really don't even need to say anything else. So, I love you so much. You're gonna make it. You got this. And I'm rooting for you. The universe is rooting for you. Take a breath. You deserve this. Love you likewise.